and welcome to the WHYcast, episode 44. I'm Nancy.
I'm Matt.
And we are the hosts of the only podcast about a hacker camp in the universe. This volunteer-run event will take place this year in the Netherlands, approximately 42 kilometers north of Amsterdam, from August 8 to 12, which is almost. So, what are we talking about today?
2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks. Wild. We have news. We have an interview. We have Where to Hack. We have vacancies of the week. We have listener questions. But first, the news. And there's a bunch of news.
The news. Yes, because approximately 3,750 people, and probably some more, because also people who give us food and stuff like that.
Suppliers,
Suppliers, that was the word I was looking for. Thank you. Are showing up on the field, and we want to provide all those people with a welcome package. But these have to be made, and if you want to help us with that, please do show up tomorrow in The Hague, in RevSpace, where we will create the welcome packages for all the visitors of Why. And
there's a link on the wiki, and if you want to come, or please register so you get some food as well.
That helps a lot. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people showed up at the moment of recording this podcast. If we have more hands, it will be easier. And it's going to be fun. And there will be food. And you can help build camp. So please do come to The Hague tomorrow.
Yeah. On the wiki, under meetings, you'll find the link to that sweatshop. And then there is another sweatshop a week later for the same welcome packages, but then to add the badge into those packages. So, yet again, on the wiki, there's a link. Register if you want to come, because then there's food.
Then there's food and drinks for you, and we will take good care of you, of course. You don't have to be technical or anything. If you have approximately 37 degrees and a heartbeat will be enough to make yourself useful.
That sounds a bit rude, but because some people might have to do something very technical, but they need stuff, and handing them stuff is also very useful. Bringing around some food and drinks is also much appreciated. So you can help in many different ways. Just show up, and it'll be fun. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
Yes. Also, which is really, really fun. One of the things that I have been hearing for years and years on end about these camps is there's always a shortage of angels. And I'm on a personal mission, not alone, by the way, but I am on a mission to let this be the first camp where we don't have a shortage of angels. So that's why I added a nice little badge called Proud Angel on my background. And also we send it out with the last minute info letter to all the ticket buyers. And I'm asking everybody who I talk to, please, if you speak to anyone who is coming to Why, please tell them to do at least one angel shift, because that will make everybody's life so much better. And the thing is, we have stats about it now. So we have angel stats, so we can see how many people signed up. It's also on the front page of the wiki, and 350 people already did.
Awesome.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, that is really awesome. It is the way that I came in contact with more of this camp stuff. I mean, first you just visit and look around and say, wow, this is cool. Then you do an angel shift. And then you really get involved. And then the camp is not just something you consume. It's something you help build, that you help make. So making camp awesome is then a group effort instead of just some people doing something and you're consuming. No, it's doing it together, and it's even more fun that way. So
it is.
Do angel
Please
shifts.
do so.
Yeah.
Yes. Then maybe you can tell a little bit.
And there's food.
And there's food. Good food. Maybe you can tell a little bit, because Team Info pushed a thing out today about the Tweakers interview.
Yes. There was a delegation of Team Badge, and I think with Pindakaas
Yeah.
from PL. They went to Tweakers and they gave a little sneak preview on the badge. I mean, we already had this sneak preview earlier when Lucas was on together with number 3. So we already knew, but now it's on Tweakers, which is a Dutch website on electronics and on computer stuff and nerdy things. And I think it's really, really cool that so many people now can see this badge and hear about why. And yeah, tickets are already gone, but maybe this also sparks some extra interest in camps later on down the road.
Yeah, and I think publicity is nice also for the next time, and also maybe for the pre-fun for people. Also, if you one of the questions that I saw buzzing around is how do I get my hands on a badge? Be in time, and you will get a badge. And you can also still order merch. Merch is only it's in the ticket shop, so tickets.WHY2025.org. There's a whole list of cool merch there, also limited edition socks and caps and whatnot. It's only if you have a ticket for Y and you have to pick it up yourself at the field. Yeah. So we are not sending out merch, but it's still available. So you can get your hands on those lovely hoodies with glow-in-the-dark t-shirts and cool stuff.
Yeah,
so,
they are already being produced. I saw moving pictures of people making our merch. It was really cool.
Sewing, actually.
Sewing the hoodies together. Yeah.
Sewing,
and embroidering the logo on the back. It was really cool to see. But they ordered a few extra, and those are still available in the shop. Yes.
Yep. Also, you can go, of course, to the sweatshop to help out fix the badges for the welcome packages. That's in The Hague. But also, you are more than welcome to help build camp. And officially, volunteers/angels are welcome from the 1st of August, which is a Friday. I can imagine if you have a job or a family or anything, that might be a bit hard. But a lot of people will also be on the field the weekend prior to the start of camp.
Exactly.
So that's the 2nd and the 3rd of August. If you live nearby or close enough to even just help out one of those 2 days or in an afternoon, or come and help prepare food to the volunteers who are actually working very hard, you are more than welcome to come. So please come and help build up camp the weekend before camp. And of course, you can stay the rest of the week as well. But I can imagine holidays and things that it might be a bit harder. But please feel welcome that weekend to help us out.
Yeah, if you have a ticket.
If you have a ticket.
If you have a ticket.
Yes.
The Friday is slightly more tricky because volunteers will also be setting up themselves. Yeah. So in the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 2nd and 3rd of August is much easier for coordinating stuff. Yep.
Yes. It's the field will be a little bit Spartan, and of course there is a toilet and things like that. But
not much else.
We have to build everything.
Exactly.
So and that can be lighting in the tents, right? So putting up lighting in tents or things. Enough work to do. Help Deco out with their
signs and stuff. Signs. Yeah.
Please do. Also, I want to end with a silent disco update. But also, last week.
This past week.
Even the week before that.
Yeah.
We started with a new experiment called the online info desk, and we wanted to do that on weekdays during lunch hours, so 12 to 13 hours CEST.
Yes.
12 to 1.
Yeah. UTC+2.
UTC+2. For the people who are worrying about time zones, thank you for the person on Mastodon who called us out on this. It was an experiment just to figure out, will an online Jitsi meet help newcomers or other people to get to lower the barrier to ask questions? And lo and behold, it worked.
It
and
worked
people
great.
showed up.
Yes. Yeah.
So then at the end of the week, people started asking us, okay, so will you also be doing this in weekends? So we just did Saturday and Sunday as well.
Yes.
I wasn't there on Sunday. You were.
I was.
And I think it's very cool to have some fun beforehand. But also, actually, we have gotten a lot of questions from first-timers about how does this work with villages? How does it work with... Well, we talked a little bit about it last show, but I think it's a great success, and we will most probably put this on the evaluation channels. Like, this might be a good idea for next time as well.
Definitely.
But I'm really enjoying it because it's so much fun to actually hear people who are doing their last preparations. And yeah, what was your take on it? Because you were there on Sunday as well.
I was there on Sunday, and we did not have any newcomers with questions, but we had a few people from different parts of the organization.
Yeah,
and we just figured out some stuff and spoke about we spoke about food, one of the things for volunteers, and just tossing some ideas back and forth and getting shit done.
Yeah, it's really fun to see. Also, Thijs from CTF showed up, and a tweet from Pokke. I think he hasn't missed one up till now.
He missed the Sunday. He missed the Sunday, I think.
He was okay, but he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm having lunch break anyway," so I thought, let's hop by. So also a lot of volunteers from the organization hopping in and talking to others, and
just hanging out and having the pre-fun. I mean, we've been working. Cool. Some of us have been working on this for a year now, or even longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting together and just having the fun of it's now so close, arranging stuff, having like this little tiny orga meet, impromptu orga meet, basically.
Yeah,
it's really effective. Yeah. And fun at the same time. So
So if you're feeling like, okay, let's see what this online info desk is all about, please feel free to drop by any day between 12 and 1 CEST.
Yeah, and the link is meet.why2025.org/online info desk, all one word.
If you can't remember this, just check the social media channels, Mastodon, LinkedIn, Blue Sky. We will post the link each and every day, so you can just go there and click on the link and you'll be there.
Yes.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Many of you.
And now,
then, because Simon was there, Simon was also one of the... And if you come to an info desk meeting, I might ask you things. So I did. So I told... He was speaking very enthusiastically about the fact that they found a solution for a problem they encountered last time during the silent disco at MCH 2022. And so I said, ooh, could you make a little explainer video about it? And he did. And he sent it to me. So I think we should watch that.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I've been volunteered by Nancy to give a small update about the plans for the party area. Last edition at May Contain Hackers, the team at the party area organized a silent disco on a couple of nights to keep the party going long after the silent hours. One of those nights there were a couple of DJs on stage and people could decide which DJ they tuned into with a dial on their headset. This turned out to be a huge success. So big a success even that we actually ran out of headphones. So for this edition, for Why, we came up with a new plan. Still organize the silent disco, but at the same time we'll be streaming all the audio feeds over the internet and present them in an easy to use web interface. Like this. So just like with the silent disco headphones, you'll be able to easily switch between the streams at a moment's notice. That way you'll be able to listen to the music from all over the campsite, or all over the world for that matter. Plus, you can bring your own headphones, and well, maybe someone will even build a batch app to do this. So yeah, that's one thing we've been working on. I'm really looking forward to the camp. I can't wait to put this into action. So, hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
So it's very cool that after 44 episodes, we finally managed to get people to send stuff in, which is great fun, and I think it's very awesome. Oh, of course, Robert did, but Robert is a little bit closer to team info than Simon is, so I think that's very cool. Yes. Also, you did an interview.
I did an interview with AK from Team NOC.
It's the Akfluencer.
It's the Akfluencer. I'll coin this idea to him. We'll see. Yes. So it's about the network. It's about the internet connection. It's about the nerdy side of the network.
It's geeking out on networking.
Yes. So let's just jump in. So today I'm here with AK from Team NOC. Thanks for being here, and thank you for giving us a little insight in what happens with the network and the internet at an event like WHY. Because I can imagine providing some form of connectivity for close to 4,000 people is quite a challenge, but you've done this before?
Yeah. So for me, the first hacker camp was in 2009 with hacking at random, and then I joined with that event and started helping out with the NOC at that event, and then I continued on also with I think after that we also helped out with the CCC camp, and then we had OM 2013. Also doing NOC stuff there, so and then it went onward. So we did the SHA and MCH. So yeah, we did all the always involved with all those events, and later on also the electromagnetic field. I think from 2014 onwards, and helping out with the CCC camp. So basically those three hacker camps I've been involved with in one way or another with the NOC team over there. And cool. I guess what we're doing is kind of similar at those like 3 hacker camps in the UK and in UK, Germany, and Netherlands. It's sort of similar. There's also an overlap in the people there. So we will see people are like, they are helping out in the UK, in the Netherlands, and also in Germany. And there's maybe not at all the events necessarily at the same time, but there's always some form of overlap or some, it's pretty nice cooperation between those events. Of course, also scheduling wise, it's very nicely doable that at least each year you will be able to visit one of those hacker camps.
Yeah, cool. And you're sitting in front of a lot of stuff. There's a lot of switches and gear behind you. That is what will be used in about 2 weeks' time at the field.
Maybe some of some of it. Yeah. No, so by chance I'm because I was like running late and we were going to have this meeting, and then I ended up like, I will go to the hackerspace and in Amersfoort, but in the hackerspace in Amersfoort we also have the storage location for the Event Infra Foundation, and Event Infra is a foundation that has a lot of equipment that can be used by various events. Such as WHY is one of them, but we also have a lot of other hacker events, or maybe other like non-profit / community events. They are able to loan equipment from this foundation, and then over the years we collected a lot of equipment, cabling, and all sorts of that stuff, and then it's. I think we recently looked in the inventory, and when we moved last year to the new Dehler location, and then that was a big upgrade for us with the storage space. So now there's around 6,000 kilos worth of stuff here, and
Wow.
so it's but yeah, I think we have I don't know, we have like 500 access points or 400 switches, but it's not that's not all required for WHY. I think WHY will use like somewhere around like 150 access points, 100 switches, lots and lots of fiber, and that's all sitting here in the location here, and we also have some space to work here, so we can try and reconfigure as much as possible for the networks, and then if we come on site, it's like plug and play, and it's all good to go. And I think what I told you before is that with the Event Infra Foundation, it kind of kicked off as an starting out with the hacker camp in Germany and in the Netherlands and in the UK as sort of a cooperation that can we acquire a lot of equipment. It's either like buying eBay, or we have get donations, that kind of stuff, and then can we share this equipment across the multiple events. So that's how this thing got started. So, and now still up until this day, we have at least these 3 big hacker camps. They continuously are using this equipment, and that's a pretty nice and useful cooperation. So it's not it also requires less dependency if you every time you have to depend on there's maybe some networking vendor that is like, oh, we have some stuff in our demo pool and you can use it, or maybe not, and so it's you're less dependent on external parties if you can sort of we're sort of insourced all this stuff into the community basically.
Cool. So it started from the community and is now used by the community. And I think that is one of the important values of all these camps.
Yeah.
Is that how stuff works here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the NOC team is like 10 people or?
No, it's over. I think over 30 people actually. So okay. I would have to double check the list, but I think it's thereabouts. We have there's around 30 people for the NOC team for WHY. And if you have the even bigger events like with CCC, it's even more people than that. But it's around 30 volunteers that are doing this, and they will have like sort of their sub expertise in the networking field, because there's certain aspects of running this network that are important. So maybe some people are busy like running the Wi-Fi network. Other people are running the switches we have in the data enclose. People are running like a monitoring system. You have to have some basic services, like you have to have a DNS server, DHCP server, and people that are maybe more experienced with so because we are our own internet service provider, they're more experienced on setting up BGP sessions and dealing with IP space, routing, that kind of stuff. Or maybe we have some DWDM transmission, that kind of stuff. So there are people they bring their own expertise, and then we've sort of divided the teams in sort of sub teams in that sense.
Because if we look at the broad overview, there's some connection to the outside world. There is a bunch of data enclose on the field, and I can probably put a picture right over here now for the people watching on YouTube. So there's a bunch of switches and access points, and so there's access layer. There's infrastructure to the outside, but there's a lot of little details, I think, that are at scale a bit of an issue. Because when I was looking at the stats for MCH, for example, there's like 50 gigabits internet connection. How do you go about that. I mean, that's stuff that an internet service provider would have. But can I just buy a 50 or 100 gigabit switch at the MediaMarkt?
No. Well, maybe, I don't know. No, I
Probably
think
not.
I think it's probably like the stuff you buy for your house for at home might be like, you have this 2.5 gig, 5 gig, 10 gig switches that is getting more common and that kind of stuff. But I guess anything beyond that, yeah, you will have to have some kind of like fibers router or switch, and that's not, I guess, not so super duper common. If you go beyond 10 gigabit, running this over copper is not really an option anymore. So you have to, it has to go over fiber for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't just go to a standard internet provider and say, could I get 200 gigabits on the address of that field over there?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's certainly true. But so that in essence, we are our own internet service provider. We have our own AS number, IP space, and that sense. So we kind of act as a service provider, and then we are buying, renting, or getting sponsored connectivity to get. From the field, and then we need to get to another place where we have a lot of connectivity to get everything to the outside world. And in our case, it's that we need to basically get to NICHEF at the Amsterdam Science Park, and this is by far the largest interconnection hubs in the Netherlands, or maybe I guess it's kind of similar to Frankfurt is also you have Frankfurt, London, Paris. Those are they have pretty big interconnection hubs, and in Amsterdam is also the place to be, and also NICHEF is one of the, I guess, nicest places to be if you want to be interconnecting. So it's a data center. It's run by it is. I guess it's sort of a spun-off company within because NICHEF they do research for subatomic physics, but it's not really their core business to run a data center. But they kind of grew into that, and I think they spun off a different company that it's still called NICHEF, but they are still pretty chill about hey, if you have your equipment here, and if you want to. I want to have a cross connect to somebody else. It's no. You can just install this yourself if you are adhering to these guidelines. But you can still install your own cross connect. It's not like they're gonna charge you €100 a month for a fiber patch from the one rack to the other rack. So and that's a quite nice place to be. But then you're in that, of course, in that data center, and then in that data center you can interconnect with all these other internet providers that they either can give you connect to different various internet exchanges, or other providers that are can give you IP transit. That's a connection to the rest of the you can connect to the rest of the internet. But you still have to get, of course, onto the field, and so that's. To get to the field, we're looking at sort of transport providers that are able to give us transport to wherever we want to go. And so last year we already worked together with Surf, or they run a network called SurfNet, and that's a Dutch research network that's used by a lot of schools in the Netherlands, or universities, or research institutes, and they are very nice to they are basically sponsoring the transport from NICHEF to the field. There's some other hoops that we have to jump through to actually get to the field, because Surf is like, okay, we have equipment, we have connectivity at various sites in the neighborhood, and then there's a school in Alkmaar where they have their transmission equipment, and from over, and they are Surf, they are running a DWDM networks, and they're buying dark fibers, and then they are putting their own transmission equipment on this. So they're using technologies called DWDM, so that is, you can run multiple wavelengths over the same fiber. So, and what they are offering to us is like, oh yeah, you can have a channel on this on our DWDM network, and there you can transmit your own light through here.
So it's like connecting garden hoses up to some point where there's actually civilization and, for example, this school, and from there you hop onto their network and hop through on a little side channel. Well, little.
Yeah.
It's not little, isn't it?
No. So you can so like what they're running is like, oh yeah, they like on this dark fiber they can. You can run your own DWDM system on here, and depending on what kind of multiplexers you put on there, you can get an X amount of channels. And in lots of cases, it could be like up to 40 or 48 channels, 100 gigahertz on the dark fiber. And you can run in each channel. You could run a 400 gigabit connection. But what we're getting from them is like, oh, you can get one channel, and then you can transmit inside of that that channel. So, and that's what we're basically doing, is that we have this 400 gigabit link. We're shooting through their network, through their transmission network, and then we're ending up at the school. But then we're not there yet. So there's actually is fiber on the field already, but it's a fiber to the home project. So it's normally the fiber is using the GPON technology, and then that has kind of limits that you can get maybe, or if you have GPON or XGS-PON, I guess XGS-PON, you can get like 8-9 gigabit or something if you're lucky. So that's not really what we wanted. And but the fiber on the field, that's from a local Dutch provider. They're called Solcon. And so we're in contact with Solcon, like, hey, can we do something here? We just want to use your fiber. We don't want to use your GPON. We just want to use your fiber. And they luckily agreed to this. And the only downside is that it is a simplex fiber. So it means it's only one fiber strand, and it's not two fiber strands. So normally you would have one fiber strand for transmission and one for receiving. Yeah. But that's not so it's not an option here. They only put they put a fiber in the ground, but it's only one simplex, one fiber strand. So that gave some challenges in and of itself. We found some interesting ways to go about this, and I think we will do a little bit better presentation about this later on. Because we want to present something about this. As one of the NOC members, he has found a sort of ingenious way to work around this problem, because it's not really these like fancy DWDM transmission systems. They are really made to be transmitting over one fiber strand for receive, and one for sending, and one for receiving, and not over one fiber strand. But there are some tricks to do this, to be able just to transmit over one simplex fiber. And then one of the NOC members, he devised an interesting way, and but I will not tell you everything about this, because we will do like a presentation, I think, at WHY, we will have the infrastructure review talk, and then we can talk a little bit more in detail about this. But it's an interesting technology. We are still going to do the 400 gigabit on that path as well. But we end up with a solution where we have a 400 gigabit going to the school in Alkmaar, and then from the school in Alkmaar we are going over the fiber to the home network back to the field. So we're sort of upgrading your sort of fiber to the home fiber to what it would, maybe you could get like a 10 gig connection from XDF spawn, but now we're doing the 400 gig over it. So that's that's interesting, and it's a bit hacky, and that's sort of course in the spirit of the event.
Exactly, that's what we want. That's what we want. So last time on the statistics, it was 50 gigabits peak receive and 14 gigabits peak transmit.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna break that, right?
Yeah, I hope it kind of depends on what the users will do and what people will bring, and then we'll see how it goes. But we'll try our best, and then you can if you want, you can get the 10 gigabit connection at the Datenklo. Just get you can get a copper connection to the Datenklo, connect there, and then you can get a 10 gigabit on a copper, or maybe get a second one, and then see if what you can do. But we have that, and
every Datenklo has a couple of 10 gigs available.
48 ports, so it's like
okay.
So it's like we. I can show. I know we have like these. I don't know. Let's get this. Here's this. I don't know. But it's like.
So this is the point where you should be watching on YouTube, and not only listening to the podcast. That's a lot of ports, and those are that's 10 gigs.
Yeah, and then we have like 40 gigs uplinks.
Wow.
And it's like it's old data center switches, and they were like donated from some well-known company that does something with open source and version control. But anyway,
if you know, you know, and yeah.
So it's 10 gig copper you can get out of that. So that we have in each Datenklo. What is also new, so as compared to as compared to MCH, in terms of Wi-Fi, we will have the 6 gigahertz spectrum available in so at least at all the Datenklos, and then in lots of places we have this newer generation of access points is the 802.11x stuff, but then also 6 gigahertz or Wi-Fi 6E, I think, if you go by the marketing terms. So this gives you more spectrum. So we have the 5 gigahertz spectrum, but then with 6 gigahertz you also have a lot of additional spectrum to work with. So then that gives you assuming your device does endpoint support this, you have more spectrum to work with. So you have because that's usually a bit of a limiting factor if you're using Wi-Fi at the camp. The big problem is that it's open. There's not a lot of attenuation, and you're kind of end up with the spectrum is shared. It's like, okay, you have a channel where you are on with the access point, and maybe you only have X amount of channels to work with, and then maybe the other access point at the other end of the field can still hear the other access point if they're on the same channel, because it's like it's an open field, and that's always a bit of a challenge with Wi-Fi at the hacker camps.
Doing Wi-Fi properly could also be a talk for the future, because there's a lot of stuff you could do wrong or maybe improve, also at home or small office situations, I guess. Is there an internet exchange on the field again, like MCH?
I think there maybe. So there are plans, and I think also if you go to the wiki, there are there's some pages, some links there so there's the network page on the wiki that has all the information about the network. There's also a link to this internet exchange. I think it's still being set up, and it kind of depends on the volunteers that want to run it. And but the idea is that we have like a VLAN, layer 2 VLAN that you can get plugged into.
Cool.
In the Datenklo, and then you can join your own internet exchange. You have to bring your own AS, and then you can exchange bits with each other. I think, and then the idea is that also we will put the like one of our routers on this internet exchange as well. So basically, you could also peer with the Y network through this internet exchange.
So you can basically play your own internet provider.
Yeah. And there's
do all the stuff that the KPN is doing, and the Ziggo and all the providers you have at home, basically.
Yeah, and maybe we also want to I don't know. It kind of don't really know the details yet and how far this will get, but yeah, in theory we can also bring this internet exchange to NICAF, and then if there's some there's some BGP enthusiasts out there that might want to do some experimentation, and that's also there's.
And if that is you,
exactly.
If that is you at home watching this, go to the link down below in the show notes and get in contact with Team NOC and let's build some cool shit.
Yeah, no guarantees that it will be there, because it's going to be it's very experimental. But there are some people that are volunteering to run it, and but yeah, you never know how this if it's experimental stuff, it might just blow up, or it might not happen. It depends on depends on people's time and energy if they want to do it, and it's just. But in general, it's good to have to get more people into this ISP community, and
cool. Do you need more volunteers for build up?
So like I said, we have this around like 30 volunteers in the team. So with that, it's pretty full. There will be shifts in the Angel system if all goes well, and in the Angel system there are shifts for the NOC help desk and for the Datenglo runners. So we will have so there are volunteers that we're looking for, that they will regularly pass by all the Datenglos and plug in people's cables. So this is a shift that's being done, and we will have around like it's over 50 Datenglos. You can go on the map.WHY2025.org, and then there's a NOC layer you can enable, and then if you zoom in a little bit, because it maybe not always works so that the web is a bit, but then you will see the Datenglos where they are located, and the Datenglo runner is like we go pass by all the Datenglos, see if there's a cable placed in front of the Datenglo, and then plug it in, or maybe people want to be plugged out, and we also have the NOC help desk that will be. I think this will. I think it will be situated at the info tent, and that basically to answer most of your questions and to maybe proxy some questions to the NOC team, and that's cool. That's the idea.
Well, I'm looking forward to the whole event, but also seeing how far we can push this 400 gigabit connection.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. But at least it's we doubled. We will double what we had last time. So then we did the 200G, and now we have 400. It might be overkill, probably will be, but hey, it's
fun.
It was already a nice. It was so far already a nice challenge to get it there, and really big thanks to Surf already for helping us out here, and but it has been a bit more challenging than the last two events, because of the we're having to deal with multiple providers this time to and converting this fiber to the home connection to something else, and last time in Zeewolde it was very easy because we already had the fiber on site, so it was just like, we ordered the fiber. We did work with we also worked with Surf there. Then and with the last event we went from Zeewolde to Almere, and then from Almere we were able to get the connection with SurfNet back to NICAF, but that was considerably more easy than this time.
Yeah, but you managed. So
it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this in-depth into the networks, and I hope to see you at the Infra Talk at the event. Because
yeah. And I think the infra talk will be, it's always somewhere on the last day of the event. And then just look up in the schedule where it's going to be. And then the infra talk will also have all the other teams as well, all the other OC teams presenting. So it's going to be, will be pretty interesting.
Cool.
For sure.
Thank you very much. If you want more information on Team NOC, they have the wiki page, obviously. And, if you want to play with BGP, look at the Internet Exchange page that is on there as well.
Yeah, if it will happen, but no guarantees, no guarantees. But I know people are working on it. So yeah, okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
That was very cool to hear, and I heard another thing about where to hack.
Each week we will share where you can find why-minded people, where to hack.
So, Ad, where shall we hack next year?
Next year, in July, you can hack in England.
Yay!
At EMF, because EMF just released the dates for 26. It's July 16th to 18th, 19th even. 19th. Oh, so that's in mid-July.
Castle Deer Park.
Yes, in Herefordshire.
And it's a place where Simon, who is responsible for accessibility at WHY, he has been born and raised there, or not born there, but raised very nearby there. So I was like, oh, so Simon, should we do team accessibility for EMF then next year? And he was like, ooh. And I already pinged Boekenworm, and I was like, I know you love EMF, right? Shall we go? And she was like, yes. So good thing is the people from EMF are actually coming to WHY, and they have their own village, and you can find it on the wiki. So if you want to know more about WHY or about EMF, and you are at WHY, you can go to EMF at WHY.
Cool. I hope they bring posters. I did look at the location, and
it's beautiful, right?
It's gorgeous.
Oh yes, it is.
I think I will need to tell my boss that next year, halfway through July, I'll be taking my holiday. Yeah.
Let's go there, Ad.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So looking forward to that one.
Yes.
And of course, where to hack? Yeah, at all the things that we are organizing as WHY organization, of course.
Yeah, yes. All the sweatshops, the build-up during the event, angel shifts, build-up angels and parking heroes, someone mentioned. So, yeah.
Because that's the vacancy, are the vacancies of the week. We need more angels because we want to have more angels because that makes it more fun for everybody, including yourself.
If we have double the amount of angels, you only have to do half the work. So
it's fun. And parking heroes. So we really need people to help us with parking. Still.
After all these months.
After all, we really, really tried hard. And I think people will stand up and will pick it up and it will be solved. But please do know that we could still use some help there. Yes.
Yep. Yes. All right.
Did we receive any questions in the mailbox?
Not in our mailbox. We had a couple of tickets, and I do remember some saying, can I bring my dog? No, you can't unless it's a service animal. Otherwise, no pets allowed. There will be service animals on the terrain. I think 2 currently. Please don't disturb the animals while working.
Yes.
I want to mention that again. I said that a couple of episodes ago. Well,
we have a cat, by the way, a support animal.
Yes.
Feline version.
Yes. And a dog. Yes.
And a dog.
So, yep.
Awesome. And furthermore, if you have questions or messages, please do come to the online info sessions.
Yeah.
You can talk to us live, and we will answer live. So that's
Yes.
also cool.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that was that then, Odd.
I think with that, we're at the end of the episode. If you have any questions, if you have comments, if you want to leave your feedback, you can do that down below in the doobly-doo if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, send us an email at WHYcast@WHY2025.org. Don't forget to click all the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And thank you all so much for listening, for watching, and we hope to see you next Friday.
WHYday.